everybody. Another video. As you can see, I went from this bag, or this pack, and well, I started running out of room, and you know, I really didn't like the way it wasn't camoed, and after I about killed myself, a lot of memories with waterproofing her inside. Yeah, that was an interesting one, right? But at the time I finally got the house aired out, we, you know, got a little bit more interesting. Alright, what I have here is I have a it's called Fieldline Tactical. I actually purchased it at Walmart. A few things that I like that the other one doesn't have is one, you know, I've got some air holes. Equipment can breathe. A lot of people may not like that. I like that idea. Two, I've got room to strap stuff on the bottom to be able to carry. That way I don't have straps going around the top and the back. That helps me be able to access my upper pockets. Another thing I like is I like all the MOLLE attachments. I've got them, you know, all over the sides. Matter of fact, I've got the my Pathfinder bottom cup set with the MOLLE straps on it. Really nice. A few things that I like about this bag is, one, I've got a main compartment and I've got a not so main compartment. But let me kind of go over a few things here with you. The first thing I liked was this here. I have an emergency Orion flare gun, and I guess if you had your everyday carry weapon, depending on what it may be, it may actually fit in here with maybe extra, you know, ammo. But what I have is I have the Orion 12 gauge flare gun. Now, I like the fact that I have that here when I need it in an emergency right out front. Before, I'd either have to keep it in the bag, and I'd usually have to get to a lot if I'd have to get to it. So, one of the decisions I made is gotta go. If I could find something I like. This, I have the, you know, an extra set of earplugs and, you know, the flares. And what I've done is I've taken some 12 gauge shells, some old used 12 gauge shells, and I've cut the ends of them off and put some primers in there. Well, now I can put it in and I can make a noise if I just need a, you know, say I'm camping and I'm not sure what it is, whether it may be a human or an animal. I can scare the heck out of it, you know, hopefully, and stay safe. That way I don't have to worry about hurting, injuring myself or anybody else, especially at a campground or maybe a weekend trip to the lake or something. You know, we never want to hurt anybody. The next thing is, other than the front, I love the ability to have, let's see here, I don't have a lot of stuff in here. I still yet to put stuff in here, and I'm still gonna have a lot more room. But it's got, I mean, this thing has got pouches everywhere, which is really nice, and it's got zipper pouches inside of zipper pouches. A lot of places to store a lot of things, which is really nice, and it's deep. Alright. Another thing is see here, we'll clip off the sides and there's room to put equipment or you know, some gear inside of here. So we've got room to carry equipment we need to carry, which is sometimes is a valuable thing to have. So I love that because that means that's great. On top of here, either left or right, there's a spot to for a hydration bladder inside that it can come out here or here. That way, depending on your preference. Alright, there is a spot up here that actually is designed for sunglasses, and I, well, don't have mine in at the moment. I have ferro rod and some matches and some other small items in here, which is really nice to have. So I've got here, I've got some access here, depends on where you're at. Next thing is, see here, we got another one down here, and here. Alright, so what we can do is we can pull this out and we can have, wow, you know, I mean, that's a lot of room for a lot of stuff here. I literally practically have to, you know, shove some stuff in here to try to fit. I mean, there's enough room to keep, you know, equipment, toilet paper, you know, water, whatever you think you're going to need. There's a big pouch here. There's that other pouch. I don't know if you can see that. That's for the zip top. There's another zipper pouch here. I have some more material in, and it's got this top part here. It has actually it's got a bigger zipper, which is nice. So it's a little more heavier duty than some. The next thing is you've got some the same thing. Gloves and some stuff. You can keep water bottles or whatnot on the side, and actually the other side pouch the same way. I've got a flashlight in, a mag light, the big ones. Alright, let's get in the back here. Alright, here's, I mean, this thing is padded, just enough padding to be able to be comfortable. With more MOLLE attachments, so, and the clips. You've got to pull down a little bit, but you can, I mean, you can pull everything off your shoulder straps, and here we go. Another room with this has actually got a metal bar here that's just down in here to keep anything from poking in your back to help firm it all up. So this is primarily going to be for your hydration bladder, but I mean, you can store other goodies, materials in here. For example, let's see here. Well, we can probably keep everything together with this one here. I haven't even tried this yet, folks. Let's see if this works. There we go. It keeps everything going that way instead of this way. So, if I'm going to take, say, my hydration, and let's go in and, yeah. Access that through a hole here, and what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull it up, and let's see here. There we go. you know, it's really, I think it's more or less it's designed for taking your bladder out, but I'm just kind of curious to see if, you know, really that's not going to be too much more noticeable. And that way you're able to keep everything on and everything together. There we go. Alright, everybody. Now, this right here. Split this. Now, one thing to remember is, yeah, you can get a bigger bag, but a lot of things that people don't think about when they're oh yeah, I'm gonna get this big rucksack. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get this big old bag for my bug out bag. Yeah, which is, you know, would be nice, and to a point, it is nice. But let me explain something, guys and girls. It's called ounces, not pounds. It's real easy to get a bag like this and have your ounces turn into pounds because you just don't think about it. And by the time you start thinking about it, you know, sometimes it's just too late. For example, I've got my EDC. And say you know, I don't want to carry my EDC, and let's say SHTF, HHTF, you know, I get home, I get back to my gear, and I may, you know, now your in here actually it can go down further, but for the sake of time in video, I'm just going to do it this way. So there you go, and now you got your bag with your EDC. You can throw it over your shoulder, and you got your bug out bag. It's very important to have a bug out bag and an EDC bag be your different bags, but the one thing you really need to be cautious about is you need to have your bug out bag and your EDC bag somehow be compatible. What I mean by that is your EDC bag, your everyday carry, is your bag to say, should something happen, get back to your bug out bag. Now your bug out bag is going to be what you need to get the hell out of town. So